Hey assholes. Boy, was I fucking misled. This series was on my chopping block. I was like, oh man, if this doesn't get any better, like they're ruining this character. I don't want to read this shit no more. Boy, was I mistaken. Holy balls. Holy balls. This is a great book. If you haven't started reading Jennifer Blood, the newest series, I know originally it was written by Garth Ennis. He would be so fucking proud of this book. So to sort of catch you up at this arc, let's open it. It says, you see, it says chapter 5. Right? Chapter 5. So this porn stash guy, the Eagle essay, right? He was in this bad guy hospital, which is supposed to be neutral territory. Very similar to John Wick in the hotels. Where bad guys, assassins, and whatever can heal up without it being disturbed by cops or whoever. She's resting and he's resting. And he thought the people coming in were to kill him, but they were meant for her. She quickly dispatched of them. He realized who she was and said, hey man, look, I'm dying. We should team up so I could be better. And she's like, look man, it would help you a lot. You'd kill bad guys and I would kill bad guys too. So she's like, sure, okay. So they teamed up and took out a bunch of people and stole from this bitch, Platinum Blondie. And this guy, I love this guy. I can't wait to see more of him. He's a bad guy, but like, he's annoying. His character is annoying. I love it. Oh, I love it. So Pornstash, right now he thinks he's perfectly okay. No more lung cancer as he's like smoking a cigar. Right? So then he starts like asking Blondie, say, hey, how? Yeah, well, let me just go over this again. Cause like, I just finished reading it and I was like, fucking blown away. I even tweeted to Fred and where's the other guy? Oh, I tweeted the wrong artist. It was oh, that's right. I'll tack him on after. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. And I told him it was fantastic. I gave it 5 stars in the Game of Geeks League collection thingy that I used to keep track of what books I got. This is fantastic. So now that he's a bad guy, she's like, so can you work for me? Sure. What do you want? Kill Jennifer Blood. Yeah, that's gonna fucking be easy. Yeah, right? Look at this fucking destruction. If only I could get this gun. Bloop. Guess not. So here's an auction of all these bad guys that are trying to get some kind of crazy ass item. Little did they know, she's the crazy ass item. Look at this shit. Look at that face. Oh my god. If I would have creamed my pants. The big finish. And fucking rightfully so. Look at this shit. Oh man. When I saw this, I'm like, all right. Well, I am so happy I bought this series. Can you imagine books like this? You're like, you people skip in or not thinking about, or, like, oh, Dynamite, I don't know. It's just porn, right? Or softcore porn. It ain't even porn, man. It's just Vampirella running around with her coochie half hanging out, right? Vampirella's okay, but you're right. It's teen plus, and it's like, I don't know. I'm waiting for the mature version of Vampirella. That would be great. I'm pretty sure there's what does it call it? Article 34 or 34, Rule 34 for it, but damn. So she fucking wrecks these people. Wrecks them. So this is hilarious. Because it looks like, in the story, it seemed like Jennifer Blood was starting to get attached to him like a father or sexual older guy figure, right? And he's talking about how parading naked, teasing me. And this guy's like, teasing? Come on. What world were you and her going to be a thing, right? So then he's trying to plot out the thing like, how many exits are, like how many different ways can you get in and out of this building or where they are now? And if the electricity goes out, okay. The thing goes up, ding, it's fucking empty. He's like, hey, is there any other way? And he's like, the roof. Idiots! And he's like, you're the idiot. She's going to crash through the window? That's insane. And that's what she does. She crashes through the window and fucking pops Blondie right there. Patow. Right? We got a nice little, yeah, so good. So good in the porn stash. Look at him. Fuck, blat, blat. And then they're taking cover and they're behind the things. This is the best part. He's like, oh, well, that's my client. She's dead, so the contract is expired. I'm not sticking around. And then he starts to figure out that, or he starts to get information, and it turns out the documents in which tell him that he's okay were fabricated. So he wants an explanation. Oh, fucking... Oh. So as they have this fight where she starts to take him out systematically, a slice here, a slice there. This is a huge difference than before. She was like sparring with him and he had the upper hand, it would seem. And she was like, well, maybe I need guidance. I'm like, no, you're supposed to be a trained fucking killer. I think I even mentioned that in a video. I may not have posted it. Don't fucking quote me on it. But I mentioned that in the video where I'm like, why? Or I mentioned to somebody. Somebody knows that I felt like, why is she getting... I almost turned me off. I almost stopped getting it. Woo! Finally, boom. This was all set up a kill. She gave him a chance. She took away his, I'm dying, therefore I'm trying to be good, to see if he really was trying to be good. Spoilers, nope. As we see that they're fighting here. And it gets better. If you thought, oh, wow, geez, the minigun, the everything... And, it's gonna... He comes out. Oh, wait, we're skipping the page. Yeah, the cops. They're like, we need, Oh, yeah, look there. He's like, you tricked me. Like, you took away my hope. You gave me hope and you took it away. And she's like, do you remember what I said? Why I kept you alive? And he's like, because I'm suffering. Are you not suffering? Oh... And he's like, hey, look, can you just let me go out with a big bang? You owe me. How do you figure? And he's like, well, because I gave all this to you. Oh, I'm not going to lie. You got me there. Now, I don't like that. I'm not going to lie. You got me there stuff. I highly doubt. Be careful, writer Fred, to not give people too many weird, expressions of today. Because she's been around for a long time. Is that really what she sounds like? And when you use a lot of expressions of today for everyone, then it's hard to hear the voice of each individual. When you read, or when someone, if I'm reading this to a blind person, they should be able to pick out who's who. Instead of saying, Jennifer, you bitch. You know, like when I read this old school Spider-Man, you know who the hell is who. Wolverine comes in, you didn't need to hear that it was Wolverine. You know, just as the start of the dialogue changed, you know, like that's very important. Now, Wolverine's a bad example because it's too drastic a difference. Not everybody has that drastic a difference of speech, but we need to try to make the main characters have a different voice than at least from everybody else. And then the police are like, hey, they think it's some kind of crazy killer of Jennifer Blood. Yeah, a cop killer. Oh, that's right, fools. What? This is the best part. Look at this plot twist. It was me, the eagle. Oh my God. This was great. suicide by cops. He gets to secure his legacy of being some kind of crazy badass. He gets to be dead. And then Jennifer gets to get away as a showgirl, and she'll come back. Holy shit. Holy shit, guys. Girls. Anything in between and beyond. Fuck me, this was golden. You're talking about a powerful woman? Boom. Did she put down any men? No. Was she saying Yas Queen? No. Was she Swammins? No. She came in, massacred, a big shit-eating grin. It was golden. It was golden. The only thing that was missing is her doing it with just booby tassels. That would have been perfect. Not realistic, but perfect. She comes in, she executes everybody. Everybody. And the contract guy goes away. So he'll be back another day. A very fun, detestable character to see again. Like I said, I gave this 5 stars. This is not just my pick of the month. This is going as my pick of the year. I have not read a book that's this good this year. I'm trying to think, did Gun Honey, the last issue, did it come out in this year? I'm not sure. If it did, then that would be the book. This is I remember reading Dynamite Never Dies, and she was there, and I'm like, oh, she's kind of cool. She's like a Punisher, but a girl, and they make a reference of that in the last issue. You ever heard of the Punisher? And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, oh, beautiful, beautiful. This was a great ender for the arc. The arcs are 5 issues. If you don't want to get all the singles because you hate singles or whatever, get the trade. This will probably be trade volume 2. If they come out, I'm sure they come out. Get it. Oh man, you will not be disappointed. Like I said, I had this on the chopping block, and I was like, oh man, is this really? I don't know, man. Like when she was getting beat up by a porn stash, I was like, what the fuck? She's supposed to have super military training. She was a ghost, a rumor. But no, she was just playing porn stash like a fucking fiddle. It was glorious. So, yes, get this fucking book. Get Jennifer Blood. Now, I don't know if the rest are going to be good, or if the rest of the series is going to be just as amazing or just as impactful. I am not sure. So far, the first arc was hit or miss, depending on the issue. This arc too, but the wrap-up makes the whole arc worth reading. Like, this is something I could go back to and enjoy with hindsight. Like, yes, this is how it should be done. The thing, and this is a small gripe, and I would like to know more about her past. I want to know more about what put her on this mission. Now, you know, like maybe it was explained in the Garth Ennis book. I'm not sure. I don't have it. It'll be one of the next few collections that I get. I still want to finish The Boys, and there's a few epic collections and omnibus that are on my list in the near future. My God, Spider-Man 2099. What the fuck, omnibus? It's supposed to come out in October. They pushed that shit to, you know when? April of next year. April was a few months ago. And now that is when, like, how hard is it to put together an omnibus? You figured that would be the easiest thing. All right, Fred. Yes, Steve? Get the printer going. We need to get those PDFs of all those books that we did, you know, in 1992. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Load them up to the printer. Sure, they're already done. We'll just do that and get the hardcover. You know, the standard one that we probably use for every... Yeah. And then the slip cover. Let's do it. The fuck, April? What are you guys doing? Redrawing each page? Fuck. Marvel. Come on, guys. And what the hell is this Spider-Woman Masterworks? Can you just do a fucking everything bundle? You could do an omnibus of every issue that Spider-Woman was in. You know, the old one when she was sexy as shit. That would be great. No, we're Marvel. We don't know shit. We don't know how to make money anymore. No one does. It's like the customers have all these secrets. We're all not telling you, hey, we need an omnibus of all this old shit. Stop making Masterworks. It's not worth. It really isn't worth it. I'm paying. What was it, like $4 something an issue in Masterworks? Or an omnibus, I'm paying, depending on who, right? A compendium from Image for Spawn, it's $55 US for 50 books. Like, even in Canadian translation, that's a steal. Whereas Marvel, okay, it's not a hardcover, but even still, that's 5 more books than a regular omnibus. Anyways, that's a topic for another time. Video game companies are doing the same fucking thing. Instead of selling you good quality shit at a decent price, they're selling you garbage that's incomplete and making you pay out the ass year in and year out. Anyways, yes, get this book. What are you waiting for? You should have stopped listening to this video a long time ago. Idiots.